What's up, everybody? Amauris Hernandez here. That's how you say my name, Amauris. So for this video, it's pretty much self-explanatory, as the title says. This is a walkthrough behind the scenes of my cinematic video from my Mendoza, Argentina trip. I did a poll on Instagram and 99% wanted it. All right, so this is what we're doing. So I'm gonna pretty much give you a walkthrough on how I went about the video. So here we go. First off, before you start a video or decide to do a video, or even after the video, you want to find that music that fits your emotions that you want to display, or the vibe that you're going for in that moment. Or even after the moment, you might change it up, who knows. But want to go to something that gives the feel that you want to portray. Let's start with the first clip. Let me turn off the music, just so you can hear it on how it is with. Let's go to the original clip. Let me see if I can find it. Clip 4, right? So this is the original. So as you see, I pan to my right to kind of transition, to basically make an in-camera transition. That's my main go-to since my computer cannot handle all those effects and plugins. So doing this is very helpful, speeds up my workflow and my process and my rendering time. Basically, this is the clip that I grabbed and I ramped the ending clip to speed it up into the next clip. Let me, as you saw there, I did a zoom in. That was all in camera as well. Let me mute this. So all of that was in camera. The zoom in, the panning, all in camera. And here's where I added an airplay effect. Now if I go back for the zoom in part, I don't know if you were able to hear it with headphones. I did like a digital zoom, like a like a camera, a shooting point camera, like you're gonna hear better. All right, here you go. Pretty much, I didn't take the, when you're using a regular camera, you have that the focus noise. I cut that part off and left just the zoom, the digital zoom effect sound. So here we go to the next clip. All right, I did a zoom, shot the bird. This was at a park. Shot a whole bunch of flock of birds flying. So I tried to do it quick before they didn't fly back through that area. There was a dog in the park that just followed us, so I might as well just capture him as well. And this was at a memorial park. This is just a drive-by, just driving around. The good thing about when shooting cinematography, it doesn't have to be in order. You just mix them up and tell a story within it. In this case, it was a family trip, so I mixed it up. It was mainly for family, but I mixed it up to make it demonstrate it as me, as my work. This is who Amauris Hernandez is when you see his work. So let's go back and put, I'm gonna just put the effects. Let me open it. I'm gonna just put the effects. Real quick, this one right here, this is actually my wife's godfather's band. So I took a little bit of their music because they're Argentinian. So I'm in the city of Argentina, so might as well, you know, put Argentinian. So I did like a radio effect since we're in a car ride to make it seem that we're hearing that on the way there when we weren't really hearing anything. And put some background ambient road noise as well. So here I did a whip. Right here, this one is like birds and a flock. So you really don't know if those are what type of birds those are. But just in case they're they had like a goose sound or geese sound. But let's continue. Here I put like a dog whimpering sound. So here you hear, mute. Right here is a whip, just a whoosh. But let me just show you how it sounds without that. Right here's just a radio noise. This was in a cab, so I just had, might as well just mix it to make it feel like you're in the cab with me. And here's just a drone shot of the area that we were in. It's pretty much like it's a national park, and it's just beautiful. That's a random car that was just driving by, and it just mixed in perfectly. The rest is just, it's just history from there. So this part is just a hyperlapse of a bus tour that we were on. Let me just go back, put the effects so you can hear it. So here's a car drive by and a car driving away, and then a riser. Let me play the riser for you guys just so you can hear it better. That's basically so you can fill in with the transition. So let's put the car ride, the riser, the car driving away. This one is a mosque. This sound effect is a mosque with people praying. Kind of to give it that mellow, peaceful chit-chatting, talking. Like not too crazy busy, because the areas that you see driving by is not like very city like New York Times Square where it's like super packed with people. I just wanted to keep it very ambient and relax. So let's play it back with all those effects on. That's me with the camera. Just put a simple taking a picture sound effect. Let's go back, put it on real quick. That's pretty much it for that part. Now this area is an important area to Argentina. It's called La Vendimia in Mendoza. It's like a very traditional celebration that they do every year around that time of the year. This was March, so yeah, between March 21st to March 5th. I'm gonna just say between that area. A full day concert, and they celebrate. That's where you're gonna see later on where the wine is. Well, where the fountain is the color of wine to celebrate that event. Let's continue. So here, just a drone shot, but to give it extra, I added. To give it some extra, I just added another helicopter effect and the radio. And here's another dog noise. This is a dog just doing like panting. So pretty much it. Right here the music's playing. I'm not gonna play right now. I'll play it right in the end. Or better yet. So right here, this is the same part where you saw the drone shot of the car driving to those mountains. This is a fox that we saw there. Try to get quick before it ran away. Fun fact, with the Sony, I don't know if you're not a Sony user, you're still on DSLR with the mirrorless, you can shoot Super 35. For this one, I had my camera on 20 to 75, zoomed in at 28, used the crop in factor and the Super 35, and it's, let's see, 78 times 1.5 crop in, like 100, gives you like 117 millimeter focal length. So that's a like extra range. That I shot in 4K just because of that advantage. Alright. Here, this is a regular church bell. For this part, it's just the church. I was trying to achieve the dolly zoom effect handheld since I just tried with the zoom lens, but it didn't work my way. Here's the original clip. It was a tour bus, so yeah.
De la nueva parroquia. En 1909, junto a la fundación del departamento con el nombre de Tomás Godoy Cruz, se decidió que en la plaza se levantara una estatua en honor al representante de Cuyo.
See, in the beginning, I was trying to do that. I was trying to achieve it, but since we literally were stopped there for like a good 30 seconds, I couldn't play with that time and just take advantage there. So what I did was I just backed up slowly, panning back. Let me grab a camera like that, and then just zoomed up, panned up to the top. So like that. I could have went down, could have went to the left or right, but for me going back, it just felt right going back. So.
En el Congreso de Tucumán. Actualmente la forma.
And then I just ramped that ending clip to go into the next clip. So you'll see right here. And I added a church bell sound effect. And then you just add a swoosh noise for that transition to fill it up better. And just put a fire effect to make it feel like you're there. Then for this part, as you can see, I added a fireplace, and frying bacon to get that sizzling noise. So let's play it real quick. That's pretty much it for that part. Now, for this part, it's just a bunch of people, playing video games. This is my wife's cousin, and he's playing, he's just playing video games, chilling, relaxing. So I also, here again, I put the background music of the same band, a different song, and a small crowd talking. It says English, but I minimize it just to fill it in as ambient. So here you got this. That's with the music and the audio and the ambient. Let's just put the ambient. I don't think you'll be able to hear clearly, but let's give it a shot. So yeah, it's just to fill it in. And here we're just driving by. Here, this was just the driveway where we were staying at, to show a bit of the coach in that area. And I added a street driving effect. So here you go with this. Just to give it the feel that you're there as well. Yeah, this is my wife's aunt. She wanted to kill me because she didn't know I was recording that. And this shot right here was actually with the drone, because the kids wanted to touch it. So then I was like, negative. So I just held it up. It was still recording. I didn't realize that it was still recording, but it came in clutch to use to fill it in. I added a playground city of sound effect. You can get it on YouTube as well. It doesn't have to be from Epidemic, where I get my sound effects, or the built-in sound effects they have as well, but just to get more options. If it just fills in. All right, this is the wine I told you about, the fountain. It looks like wine. Added a fountain effect, another one, but this one is playing back normal. Shot 120, handheld, everything's handheld, and here I slowed it down. And I also slowed down the water effect, just like impacted better. And I added some city background noise, because this was more like in the city of I guess the main city in the city of Mendoza. So let's play all back. And that's pretty much it for that part. Now here is just a drone shot with a moderated motion blur. Now if I take out the motion blur, just a regular shot. Let's play it back. But to give it more feel, I added the motion blur. It goes like, you know, just a tad, not too much, so it doesn't overdo it. And then I just added a riser sound effect. When the music actually goes like, where it just fills in perfectly. And here's just another drone shot with the helicopter effect and the radio effect. Here I decided not to put it, just to keep it filled in. This part right here is the entrance to their Central Park, Parque Central, which in English is Central Park. Another drone shot of a different car in the same area, and I added an Aston Martin car pulling out. Is it pulling out? Yeah, sound effect. Let's check how it sounds. We know that car wasn't driving like that, at least with that motor, with the sound. But a lot of people don't know that. That's the beauty of adding sound effects and making it seem real enough. So here is the same area, drone shot of going from the floor to the mountain. I didn't do any night shoots per se, so I kind of added an effect. It's actually a built-in preset. Where is it at? I think Denton, I forgot the name of it. I think from Night to Day. Let me see. I added a key here, but I actually took it off. So let me hide that so you don't see that. A day and night effect. And it just plays like this. So I keyframed it from there, empty. Midway, that's where the keyframe and effect starts to come in to the end, where it builds up into the perfect thing, a pub where there's a nightclub type of feel. That's where you get the party. This is actually my wife's godfather's band. He's the bassist for this band, so it works perfectly with the music that I used prior because it's their music. So here you go. It's just the music playing, some sped up. I used some of the clips that from the built-in audio from the camera, just to differentiate it. I can't even say the word. Just to mix it up a bit, because I didn't want to play their music for copyright reasons. But just a live event, you know, mixed sounds, you can get by. It's just them playing, partying, dancing with the music in the background playing. And here, what I did was I did a speed ramping going down. So let me. I did a speed ramp going down to switch it up and then just try to end it there. So what I did was, let me mute this. No. So this is the sound effect that I added. It's like a swoosh to fill it in from that whiplash. So let's play it together. Now let's play it together with the music. With the music, you know, it just fills it in. And as you can hear, the music, I slowed that clip down to fill it in better. And here what I did was I cut the original song shorter to just pretty much end it because I had nothing else. That's just extra. So yeah, then just color graded. I just added an adjustment layer and just chopped it up to adjust each color grade to my preference. But yeah, just check that video right here. If you would like to see more of this breakdown of a video that I've done, mainly cinematic. But if you want weddings and events, let me know. Comment down below. And yeah, subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it. My name is Hernandez. That's how you say my name. I'm Amauris, and I'm out. Peace.